It was a gray winter afternoon. Grand Central Terminal in New York City was buzzing with noise, footsteps, and rushing lives. Yet in the middle of all that chaos stood Eleanor, still, quiet, lost in thought. She wore a lavender coat. A warm cup of coffee rested in her hands, and inside her heart, the weight of the biggest decision of her life. Tonight she was leaving the city, leaving New York behind, heading to Montana, back to her hometown, to a new job, to a carefully planned future. Then, a familiar voice cut through the noise. Eleanor? She turned around. And for a moment, her heart forgot how to beat. Oliver, the boy she had loved 10 years ago, the one she left behind while chasing her dreams. He looked different now. More mature, but his eyes still held the same warmth she remembered. He smiled softly. "I knew you'd be here today," he said. "I've been searching every train gate for the last 3 hours." Time suddenly folded back on itself. A small town in Vermont, high school hallways, a love as beautiful as falling autumn leaves. Eleanor dreamed of becoming a journalist, of something bigger. Oliver dreamed of staying, of running his father's old bookstore. Distance slowly turned into silence, and silence became goodbye. The train was leaving in 1 hour. They sat together at a small cafe inside the terminal. Outside, the first snowfall of the year drifted gently to the ground, the kind of cozy moment people don't forget. They talked about the years they lost. Oliver told her he never left Vermont, that his father's bookstore was now the town's most loved cafe. Eleanor admitted something she never said out loud before. New York gave her success, but never peace. Time ran out. Eleanor stood up and walked toward the platform. Then Oliver reached for her hand. 10 years ago, he said, "I didn't have the courage to stop you. I won't make that mistake again. Come back to Vermont with me. Let's start over." The train whistle echoed through the station. In Eleanor's hand, a one-way ticket. On one side, the career she built. On the other, the love she never finished. In the middle of the crowd, they locked eyes. Eleanor smiled softly. Tears filled her eyes. "My ticket was one way, Oliver," she said, "but the destination has changed." 1 week later, a small cafe in Vermont. The chapter in brew. Old books lined the walls. Soft lights glowed. The smell of coffee filled the air. Eleanor stood behind the counter, smiling as she made coffee. She wore a flannel shirt, and for the first time in years, she looked at peace. Oliver watched her. "It feels like you've always belonged here," he said. Eleanor smiled. "New York took so much from me," she replied. "Here, I finally found myself again." That evening, they closed the cafe together. Snow fell quietly as they walked hand in hand through the town. Old memories returned, so did laughter. Later that night, they sat by the fireplace at Oliver's house, hot chocolate in their hands. Oliver played an old song on his guitar, their favorite from high school. "I know our path won't be easy," Oliver said. "We've both changed, but our love has changed too. It's stronger now." Eleanor rested her head on his shoulder. "In those 10 years, she whispered, I learned one thing. Some people are worth giving everything up for." They held hands. Outside, the snowstorm grew stronger. Inside, warmth and love filled the room. The camera slowly pulls away. A quiet town covered in snow, firelight glowing through the window. Two people finally home.